Are you holding on to past hurts like I am? Holding on to trauma can really hold you back from living your best life. And one of the first steps in healing from past hurts is to forgive ourselves. By forgiving ourselves, we can move past trauma and show ourselves compassion. So I decided to do a 7-day Compassion for Self vlog on my journey to self-healing. And today is day 1, so I decided to start off with a Ho'oponopono meditation. Ho'oponopono means make it right. And in this meditation, it was said to say the following phrases to whomever you need forgiveness from, whether it be someone who hurt you or someone you've hurt. And these phrases were, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. So I did this for about 30 minutes to forgive myself, or at least try to, from all of the choices I made in my early 20s that led to abuse from men, mentally, emotionally, and physically. And I needed to forgive myself because I was the one who made these choices. So for about 30 minutes, I pictured my past selves from my early 20s up until now in different scenarios that I'd put myself in, asking myself for forgiveness and showing my younger self compassion, the compassion I never felt before. Lately, I've been feeling pretty down and out, and my past has been coming back to haunt me. So learning that compassion for self is the best way to heal from these trauma wounds has enabled me to start this 7-day of compassion for self journey. And although I haven't done much today, I do believe starting off with the Ho'oponopono meditation really helped. And since lately I haven't been doing my hair or feeling myself or doing anything like going outside, I decided to get cute today and actually go outside to draw, to engage in a creative outlet, to help on this healing journey. When healing, it is very important to acknowledge our imperfections and show ourselves kindness, especially if you are someone like me who didn't have much guidance and was just trying to figure out things on your own, but might have fallen into some rough, tough rabbit holes. Showing ourselves compassion on this healing journey involves forgiveness for our past mistakes. And because we aren't perfect, it is okay. It really is okay to recognize where you may have messed up and do your best to forgive yourself. As I dive deep into what really triggers me, I start to realize that in my past, I honestly did not love myself. I did not know how to treat myself, and I don't think I really knew what compassion or love for self really meant. Therefore, I allowed myself to be in situations where I had been kicked, thrown, punched, choked, slapped, and anything else you can think of. Physically beaten by men, emotionally beaten by not just men, but family members and myself. I can remember times where I abused myself physically because I hated myself. I did not know how to love myself. I did not know what it looked like. So today, as I get out of bed and actually put on a happy face, I know I don't look pretty happy right here, but as I get out of bed and put on a happy face, and I forgive myself for these things that I allowed to happen to me, it just brings me one step closer to fulfillment in my life. We honestly cannot move on with our lives until we can heal from our past traumas. For me, my past hurt is holding me back from true happiness. My feelings towards men is holding me back from finding the love of my life. The situations I put myself in has caused me to be hurt today, even though these things happened to me 10 years ago. And so in order to heal and move forward in my life, I need to forgive myself for making these decisions. And I think a lot of us might have similar issues where we allowed ourselves to be in situations that were no good for us because we did not have compassion for self. We did not know what love for ourselves looked like because we may not have been shown what true love looks like, what unconditional love looks like at an early age. Now that I'm starting to recognize where the hurt comes from, where my triggers lie, I can try my best to move forward. But today, we're taking it easy and just drawing, coloring, and releasing whatever feelings I may have toward myself or my past or men. Allowing myself to escape through art is very helpful. It's calming. It helps me to be creative, and it helps me to let go. And honestly, doing a meditation, coming outside, grabbing my notepad, and just allowing myself to release those bitter feelings of hate for my old self has brought me in a better mood, at least for today. This is what I drew. This is a part of my past, and I'm hoping to let her go. I know there are other women, and even men, who have had similar situations to mine. And I just hope that we can all find healing and find our own outlets so that we can live a happier, more fulfilling life. Well, the ants were eating me up. Well, not really eating me up, but the ants were crawling all over me outside. So I came back inside. And now I'm gonna just rest. Today is the end of the first day of compassion for self. And I think it went very well, even though the day's not over yet. I'm just gonna rest for the rest of the day now. First day of 7 days of compassion for self. So I ended up laying down to read the inner workbook that has actually been really spot on with what I'm going through. As you can see, attachment to our wounds was the chapter I was on. And actually, I want to read you a passage from the chapter before. It reads, "If you are truly honest and compassionate with yourself, you can begin to see your own habits and begin recognizing where you may be denying yourself the very things you desire. Whichever aspects of your life you are not allowing yourself to experience, joy, peace, patience, compassion, love, gratitude, faith, or forgiveness, etc., that is where your inner work lies." So, this 7 day of compassion for self journey is definitely where we all need to be right now. As always, thank you so much for watching and being a part of my healing journey. And stay tuned for day 2 of the 7 days of compassion for self. Bye.